Hello R.E.M fans, I'm Mark, aka Imitation of R.E.M. Welcome to my new companion channel, Imitation of R.E.M Reconstruction. Here I'm going to try and teach you some of the songs that I record and play for your listening pleasure, I hope, on the main Imitation of R.E.M channel. So if you want to learn how to play some of these songs too, then please like and please subscribe. Today we're going to look at an absolutely quintessential R.E.M track, Driver 8, from the 1985 album Fables of the Reconstruction. Driver 8 is actually a very simple song to play. If you go and watch my video on the other channel, you will see it's some guitar and it's some bass. The guitar is pretty simple. The bass is maybe a little bit tricky. So if you want to learn how to play the bass, then hang around and we'll cover that later in this video. So let's start from the top with that intro riff from Peter Buck. So you can start off on an E minor. And you're going to walk up to the G. Let's just use your middle finger and your ring finger because you're going to need your index finger to play this B. And then you're going to go to an A minor. And walk that up as well. So put those together. Going to be quite quick to get onto that B, hence why you need to get your fingers in the right place. The song itself is pretty quick. So it needs to start off, practice slow, and then see if you can get it quicker. Like this. And then the verse goes to a G. Now in the intro riff, you're going to play that like this. So it's like a barred G, but there's no bar. You're going to play it up here, 4th fret in E shape, and you're going to play these strings. Let off that G string, open G string, and just walk down the D. So 5, 4, 2, 0, E minor. Walls are better, stone by stone. Fears divided one by I just do little hammer-ons and lift-offs, add a little bit of texture to it. Take a break, we've been on this shift too long. And then at the end of the verse, you're going to hang around on that D for the start of the chorus. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver 8, just D to C. Don't overcomplicate it. That's your chorus, just D and C. If you want, you can play a C add 9 in there. If you want to kind of make it slightly different. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver 8. Okay. And then the final bit for the chorus is the little picking at the end. This is an E minor. We're going to play the E string, that 4th string, and the 3rd string. And you're going to walk up then the F sharp and the G on the bass note after that. Same pattern. Or if you're just, playing this sort of rhythm guitar, you can just make that a bit of a looser strum. Just using your finger to mute the 5th string there. That's the chorus. But it's still a ways away. There we go. So you can have a verse, you can have a chorus, you can have another verse, you can have a chorus, and so we just need to add in the bridge to complete this song. So the bridge is going to go to A minor. Away to shield the hay, and again walk up here. G, put myself to sleep. D, back to A minor, walk up to the C, G and D, and you're back to that riff. So verse, chorus, bridge, that little intro again, verse, end on the chorus, and of course you're ending on that. But it's still ways away, but it's still ways away. End on E minor. A lot of R.E.M songs that end on E minor, get used to it. That's it for the guitar. Let's go and look at the bass. So let's take a look at the bass part here. This really is quite a work of art. Mike Mills is very busy on this song, perhaps more than you'd give him credit for from the first listen through of the song, but it's really crucial to the tone of the song, I think. So, disclaimer, I am not a bass player. I will make this disclaimer on every video that I make. I am not a bass player. My technique is not something to be either admired or copied, but I do muddle through, at least on the bass. So you remember that the intro to this song is going up. The bass is doing the opposite. It's going down. So starting on the E, C, B, A, B, C. Remember, Mike Mills uses a pick, which is great. It kind of makes it quite rhythmic, this. And also it's great for me because I can't really play using my fingers. So that's the first little part, and then it goes into this little lick first time round. So we're going to hammer on here, A, B, C, G, F sharp on that D string, D, F sharp, A, G. And then you're going to go back into that first part again. Second time round, you're going to come down to the G down here. B, C, D. And then you're going to repeat that again. That's your verse. Okay, into the chorus. This is distinctly tricky. I slightly cheat. So the chorus is going to be a couple of D notes. And then you've got this tricky little combination. So there's a hammer on here, A, B, C. Now, if you're a real bass player like Mike Mills, I suspect you're going to play a G up here with your... But I cheat and play this this open G string up here to save my poor little pinky from stretching that far. So A, B, C, hammer on, G string, A, B, hammer on, G string, A, B, hammer on, back to the D. I sort of have to try and mute that G string, stop it ringing out, so hence why I say I'm not really very good at this, but that's what it is. It takes a little bit of practice to get this. Remember, this song's pretty quick as well, so it gets pretty frantic when you're trying to play along with it. It doesn't get any less frantic when you have to play the little riff at the end of the chorus. Remember, that's the E minor, F sharp, G part on the guitar. But it requires a bit of dexterity again on the bass. There's probably a few ways you can play this. I'll show you the way that I play it, but there's probably a couple of alternatives and ways that Mike Mills probably plays it. So you're going to go 2nd fret on this 2nd string here. So this is going to be an E, B, E. There's going to be 4 sets of 3 notes here, really. So F sharp, D, F sharp, or you could play F sharp, B, F sharp. Gonna both sound pretty similar. Then you're going to play this G, A, G, F sharp, G, F sharp. Rubbish. And then you're going to go back into you're back on that E, so you can start the verse again. So there we've got the verse and we've got the chorus. Let's try and put that all together. So ending on the verse. D, do, do, do. Chorus. No rubbish. Be able to make it all the way through without making a mistake. So there we go. The really interesting bit here is when you get to the bridge, because the bridge becomes a completely different song. The bridge is pretty much a country song, and the whole tempo changes, and it really is like listening to 2 separate separate bass lines. So the bridge is going to start off on an A. You're kind of going to have that country. Kind of pace. So you go A, E, A, B, C, G, C, C, D, G, D, G, F, E, D, A, D. So yeah, remember that's an F, not an F sharp, which is not quite in the key. So just a slightly odd note there. But let's just do that again. A, E, A, B, C, G, C, C, D, G, D, G, F, E, D, A, D. And then walk back down again to to play the same thing. C, B, A, E, A. And then at the end of the bridge, you're going to play D, E, F sharp, A, and then it completely changes again. You're back into the verse. Just need to put all that together now, and that's the bass for Driver 8.
Sky blue bells ringing, and the train conductor says, "Take a break, driver 8, driver 8, take a break. We can reach our destination, it's still a ways away, but it's still."
I hope you've enjoyed learning this song. If you want to see more from Imitation of R.E.M. Reconstruction, please like, please subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think.